parents feel confused and overwhelmed when it comes to ADHD, whether their child really has it, what causes it, and how to help them without relying on medications. In this video, we'll explore ADHD through a different lens, focusing on how the brain and nervous system influence a child's attention, focus, and impulse control. By uncovering the root causes of these challenges, we can make sense of what's happening and find effective, natural solutions that align with your values. This video is for parents who are looking for holistic, drug-free solutions for ADHD. You may have heard from a teacher, counselor, or even other parents that medication is the only or best solution, but that might not sit well with you and your personal beliefs. And if you've been told it's genetic, and maybe you've even said, I've struggled with this, so it makes sense my child does too, we're here to show you that there's more to the story. We'll dive into what ADHD really is, how to assess it, and most importantly, how to address its root causes. We'll show you our unique approach to managing ADHD naturally, using neurological assessments that go beyond the traditional diagnosis and medications. Here's a stat that might surprise you. ADHD affects nearly 6 million children in the United States alone, and diagnoses increased by a staggering 42% in 8 years. What's even more concerning is that medication is often the first solution offered. But here at Foundation of Stone Family Chiropractic, we're seeing a growing trend. More and more parents are looking for comprehensive, drug-free solutions to help their children thrive. We know that ADHD isn't a one-size-fits-all. There are different types, including combined, hyperactive impulsive, and inattentive types. Each presents differently and requires a unique, customized approach to care. ADHD isn't just an overwhelmed brain. Often, it's the body overwhelming the brain, putting the entire nervous system in a constant state of fight or flight. We've identified 4 key stressors that are frequently overlooked with ADHD. The first is a stressful pregnancy. So a high-stress pregnancy can leave both mom and baby stuck in a state of fight or flight. The second would be birth interventions, such as C-section deliveries and forceps deliveries. Those can create physical stress, especially in the upper neck and shoulders, impacting the neuromotor development. Things like colic, reflux, and digestive issues in infancy can tax the autonomic nervous system early on. And then 4, the recurrent ear infections and antibiotic use can further stress the brain-gut connection, affecting the vagus nerve specifically, and just compounding the issues over time. So when the nervous system is overworked by these stressors, it sends protective fight or flight signals to the brain, affecting everything from motor control to attention, focus, and emotional regulation. Many children with ADHD are not hyperactive. Instead, they experience brain fog, trouble focusing, and even energy crashes. When the body remains in a high-stress state for too long, it eventually leads to burnout, resulting in tiredness, low motivation, and grumpiness. While genetics may play a role in ADHD, they don't tell the whole story. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a leading figure in epigenetics, has shown that only 15% of our outcomes are determined by our genes. That means that 85% is shaped by our environment. So even if ADHD runs in the family, it doesn't mean it's your child's destiny. While traditional ADHD tests focus mainly on behaviors, at Foundation of Stone, we go deeper with INSiGHT Neurological Scans. These scans allow us to measure the stress and dysfunction in the nervous system, giving us a clear picture of what's going on beneath the surface. For instance, a child with a raging bull ADHD might have a total energy index of 350 or more, when 150 is optimal for a child. Meanwhile, a child with inattentive ADHD or Drunken Bull type might show an imbalanced pattern score. These metrics offer far more insight than a simple behavior checklist. Instead of just managing symptoms, we focus on addressing the underlying neurological imbalances that contribute to ADHD. By calming and balancing the nervous system, we create lasting, meaningful changes. We know that every child is unique, and so their care plan should be too. Our INSiGHT scans help us create personalized, data-driven plans that are tailored to your child's specific needs. While medication can be helpful for some, we believe in exploring natural options first. By optimizing brain function naturally, many families find that they can reduce or eliminate the need for medication. Finally, ADHD doesn't have to be a limitation. It's not just a disorder, it's a different way of thinking. With the right support, your child's ADHD can become their greatest strength, fueling their creativity, productivity, and success. If you're tired of seeing your child struggle or feeling held back by ADHD, it's time to take action. Visit our website or give us a call to schedule your child's INSiGHT Neurological Scan. Let's work together to find the root cause and create a personalized plan to help your child thrive and turn ADHD into their superpower.